Tease me,
Hold it.
baby.
No, right there. Right there. Right there. Come on, right there. Come on, right there. Right there to decide you. Gosh.
You know the saying, kids will be kids? We usually say that to describe a misbehaving child. But some kids refuse to be kids and are downright evil instead. Stick around until the end to find out how old the youngest kid in Indiana to be tried as an adult was when he committed his crime. Before we begin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to The Richest. Also, check out our community tab for more neat content. Now here are the most evil kids who ever lived. The Accomplice. Social media has done wonders for our world when it comes to communication. Yet the downside to it is that people can post whatever content they want, and inappropriate content will stay up until it's reported and removed. One such disturbing event took place in July 2014 when two teenage girls videoed themselves lighting a tortoise on fire and then stomped on it. The girls were saying things like, "Burn, baby, and now you're scared of us, huh?" The video went viral and horrified people all over the world. The girls were arrested, and one of them was old enough to have their identity revealed. Then 18-year-old Jennifer Green was taken into custody along with a 15-year-old friend. Green was charged as an adult, while her friend had her case handled in juvenile court. Those who know Jennifer were shocked, as she'd always been gentle with animals in the past. Christian Romero. How old does one have to be to take a life? While we sometimes see kids in the double-digit age committing such heinous acts, Christian Romero was just 8 years old when he took the life of his father and his father's co-worker. Christian used a .22 caliber hunting rifle to finish the job. What could have possibly driven Christian to do such a thing? According to his grandmother, his father, Vincent Romero, was incredibly harsh on him. Christian had apparently said numerous times that his 1,000th spanking would be his last. The night before Christian committed the crime, he had been spanked 5 times for not bringing papers home from school. In 2015, Christian was granted permission to attend high school and live with a foster family. His mother objected, saying that the judge didn't know what the boy was capable of. Christian was also ordered to undergo psychiatric evaluations at different stages of his life. Today, it seems that Christian has been freed and is quietly living his life. Jordan Brown. In February 2009, a small Pennsylvania community was shocked to learn that 11-year-old Jordan Brown had taken the life of his father's fiancée, Kenzie Hoop. What makes this story even more tragic was that Kenzie was 8 months pregnant at the time, and the baby did not survive the ordeal. Jordan had used a youth-sized 20-gauge shotgun that he had gotten as a gift for Easter. Kenzie's 4-year-old daughter was the one who found Kenzie lifeless in bed. The shotgun was also found on the path that Jordan always took to go to the bus stop. Jordan's case sparked a lot of controversy, and he was initially going to be tried as an adult. But Amnesty International got involved, and Jordan was eventually tried as a juvenile. He was found guilty and placed in juvie until 2016. He is now on probation until he turns 21. Dangerous sleepover. In May 2018, in Texas, a 13-year-old girl was charged with taking the life of one of her friends, Nyla Lightfoot. The evil teen committed the act at a sleepover at her house that she had invited Nyla to. Originally, Nyla's mother said no to the idea, but the 13-year-old said that Nyla needed to come over to get some clothes that she had left in the apartment. Apparently, Nyla and the 13-year-old then got into an argument that turned deadly, leaving Nyla with knife wounds. The medical examiner said that Nyla didn't survive because she had been hit in her neck and chest. Nyla was remembered as someone who made straight A's and had lots of friends. The 13-year-old who took her life was taken into a juvenile detention facility and was not released back into custody of her parents. Because this story is so recent, we'll be watching to see how it all plays out. Daniel Bartlam. In 2011, 14-year-old Daniel Bartlam claimed that he lost control after engaging in an argument with his mother, Jacqueline. In his rage, Daniel grabbed a hammer and took his anger out on his mother. After that, he took to flames to dispose of her body. When questioned by the police, Daniel originally said that an intruder had broken into the house. However, after the police realized it was Daniel, he tried to use the argument story. But then, Daniel's computer was examined, and it was discovered that he was inspired by a plot from Coronation Street, in which a character named John Stape used a hammer to take the life of another character. Daniel had hit his mother 7 times before pouring gasoline all over her room and then lighting it on fire. His mother